Okay. I'm checking. I don't see the feed on my end yet. Okay, I've got it, but I've got it as privacy settings to... Okay, I've just changed privacy settings. Okay. Sit up straight, like that.
Are you going to be taking ad breaks or what do I do?
So I think let's run ads right from the beginning. So once we go live, let's do the ad run while we wait for audience to build up, and then we start. So
I'll let you greet people and just say...
No. So we'll actually start with ad run, and then I'll greet people when I come back in, because then there'll be more people to greet. So as soon as Gamu is done, we go to ad run.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so ad run. Yeah, let's go.
Need help with a quick work lunch, date night, or a group meal with the crew? Delicious food from your favorite restaurants is now available right at your fingertips. Introducing the new Dial a Delivery mobile app. Your food will be delivered from our kitchen to your table in just a few easy steps. Step 1. Set your location. Dial a Delivery uses delivery zones. The delivery charge is $3 and just $5. Step 2. Select your food. Click on each restaurant's tab to see the full menu and add your favorite food items to the cart. Step 3. Checkout. Click the View Cart button to see the items in your cart. You can choose the option to either pay online or pay on delivery. Once everything is all set, click Place Order and your food will be right on its way. Download the Dial a Delivery app from the iPhone App Store or Google Play Store for free now. Dial a Delivery. You ring, we bring. Need help?
Hello, this is your FastJet how-to guide. To book a flight on FastJet, simply go to fastjet.com on your phone, tablet, or computer and choose your departure date, departure airport, and destination. Click to continue and complete all your details. To pay, use your credit card or select Pay Later at any FastJet shop or at the FastJet airport office. Your booking confirmation will be emailed to you, so make sure that you provide the correct contact details. Thank you. Hello.
If you're in the diaspora, you can now send your family a fresh box, 2 big chickens, and 10 kgs of potatoes for just $30 US. Go to diaspora.freshinabox.co.zw.
Supermarkets are charging a lot, so buy all your fresh veg for Fresh in a Box.
Please press the like button. Like button if you can hear the sound of my voice. Let's make sure we've got good sound and we'll get started. If you can hear the sound of my voice, let me know by pressing the like button, or you can write in the comment section. Also, let me know where you're watching from so we can, give you a shout out. Like button if you can hear the sound of my voice. Just gonna check on my feed here. Okay, let's see. Like button if you can hear the sound of my voice. I don't see any likes yet, so maybe you cannot hear the sound of my voice. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you got likes? Okay, good. So we got likes. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. If you can see our visuals just fine, if you can see the visuals just fine, click the hearts button. The heart icon on your screen, if you can see us just fine, please press the hearts icon. Team, let me know if we're good to go. Share it with your friends. Let everybody know we're live. Tonight we're talking about a very exciting topic. I think So yeah, hearts button or reference in the comment section if you can see our visuals just fine. Somebody give me some feedback. We good? They can see us? Okay, so let me just say hi to some people quickly. Who do we have watching? Let me say hi to Victor. Oh, I keep seeing no sound. Are we good on sound, team? We're good on sound? Okay. Baba Queenie says, Ndapi younger brother. Okay, thank you. Murewa says hi. Thank you, Murewa. Who else we got? Also, Tendai is watching from Zurich. Rita is watching from Uganda. Alex is watching from down the road. You got me a lot of flack today, Alex. Why you got to do that? It was between you and us, Alex. You know, you don't have to tell everybody what I said about you know who. Copacabana, Mbare, who else we got? Rumbidzai is watching, and we've got Farai watching from Cape Town. Okay, so let me paint the landscape of where we are. Shall I? Anybody who was watching the Commission of Inquiry today will understand why I said it was a terrible idea for the president to set up this Commission of Inquiry. I said it, and I was called crazy, that it was an absolutely terrible idea, because essentially the Commission of Inquiry today became a stage to demonstrate brilliance for the opposition. I'm going to break it down for you. Can I break it down for you? Let me break it down for you, okay? Here's the background. Do you remember when we had a political landscape which had Robert Mugabe fighting against Morgan Tsvangirai? The idea or the instruments that the two giants would fight with is Robert Mugabe would fight using the brutal force of power. The sheer might of state and state apparatus was activated to fight for Robert Mugabe. And he was fighting against another giant, Morgan Tsvangirai. Now, what was Morgan Tsvangirai's great strength or great instrument or great tool? Morgan Tsvangirai is the guy who had sheer consistency. The boy was consistent. I mean, Morgan Tsvangirai, understand, guy comes in 1999, 2000 they officiate. By 2008, he's winning elections, okay? By 2018, he steps out of the game, but just before he leaves in 2013, he has the highest number of votes he has ever received. So these are the two fights we had become familiar with. We had become familiar with the Robert Mugabe who fights with sheer muscle. Morgan Tsvangirai who fights with keeps coming back. I mean, Morgan Tsvangirai was the guy who just keeps on coming back. It doesn't matter what you do to the guy, he keeps on coming back, right? Now, we go into 2018 election. And this is essentially what happened in 2018 election. You had both new candidates who were both somewhat proteges of the previous or former giants. They both come into the game going head on against each other, but they have different things working to their advantage. You had Emmerson Mnangagwa was coming in with the ZANU-PF machinery, maybe barring having even Mugabe's support, but he had the same apparatus Mugabe had to operate with, Emmerson Mnangagwa had. But you had Chamisa coming in with a more fragmented political party. Everybody always used to ask me, oh, Acie, but you like Chamisa so much. Why are you saying Chamisa will not win versus Emmerson Mnangagwa? And I said Chamisa would only win versus Emmerson Mnangagwa if it's an outright win. He was never going to win by a small margin because small margin ino rigika. Raudze one. Small margin inenge change ye mwana otuma unotenga chingwa che 95 cents pakasara 5 cents ino jikika. Mebata. So I always say that Chamisa had to get an outstanding victory. But he couldn't do it if the opposition was fragmented. So we went into the elections, this was the case. Emmerson Mnangagwa ends up the victor, Chamisa ends up in the opposition. But get this right, both candidates at election point still had not clearly identified themselves. Even the strongest ED supporters cannot tell you what is ED's point of consensus. Even the strongest MDC supporters cannot tell you what is Chamisa's point of consensus at election point. They couldn't tell you. So you cross the election, now ED has got government to represent his interests. Chamisa is now the official opposition to represent his interests. Here comes this mad idea. Whoever came up with this genius idea, I am of the opinion, the reason President Emerson Mnangagwa needed to set up the commission is he was trying to tell the world that no matter what happened on August 1, I, as Emerson Mnangagwa, had nothing to do with it. Okay? That was what the president wanted. The president wanted to demonstrate inini sadambudzo emasoni Mnangagwa andine nezvaitika. That was the intention. So he sets up the commission, brings in the commission. If you want to look at it as a football match, for those of you who like football or who like any sport, let me illustrate it as a sport. Essentially, I was comfortable at the beginning because I said, okay, right now it's 1-0 to ZANU-PF. It's 1-0 to ZANU-PF because the commissioners ndevedu saka 1-0 kwatiri takabata chunu ndechedu chinu ndechani ndecha ED 1-0. What then happened very quickly is Nelson Chamisa got a grip of the public. So now you've got somebody who has a grip on the commissioners, somebody who's got a grip on the public. It became 1-1. Are you with me? Emerson, let me say ZANU-PF 1, opposition 1. And the battle was who was going to score goal number 2 first. So what happened? You now started seeing ancillary players or sub-2 players coming into the game to play for their team. So on the side of state, you've got General Sanyatwe came in, boom, play the move. You have Valerio Sibanda came in, boom, play the move. You've got, who else came, the commissioner commissioner did debate. Commissioner general. You had the commissioner of the police come, boom, Chinchugu Famba said Kwedu. Then all of a sudden the other players start coming in. Jim Kunaga, Waya, Akia Msangano, Shadrach Mashamumbe, Waya. So you've got all these ancillary players coming on the side of MDC, on the side of the opposition, validating the point the opposition is trying to sell, that they are right and ZANU-PF is wrong. Okay? So it's 1-1. Okay? 1-1. And you can almost say it's 2-2 because everybody, ZANU-PF brings its ancillary prayers, MDC brings its ancillary prayers. Now you've got 2-2. So while the match is 2-2, today became a stroke of genius. I want to really, look, let me put a disclaimer. Everybody always says, oh, Wakamira Papi. I will tell you Pandika Mira. Dagamira, I belong to ZANU-PF. ZANU-PF is the political party I belong to, but I'm an objective human being. Tika goes wa bora. Ndino vuma. Kuita goes wa bora. Today the game was elevated to senior players. I'm not a great fan of Tendai Biti. I'm not a great fan. I've never been a great fan. I actually always used to think Tendai Biti is in the way of Nelson Chamisa. He needs to get out of the way. But today, today, you had Tendai Biti come in. Almost like Zunero Kanakoma ma church kuma prophet. Kuno leiwa stage ne praise and worship. Prophet anopina mchurch kuma 3 p.m. Church inutanga na 10 a.m. Okanakamba kuma rally as ZANU-PF. President wanoshika kuma 3 p.m. Rally inutanga na 10 a.m. Kubira na 10 a.m. kushika na 3 p.m. Kunenge kuchingoro wachi? Church nenjiro. Debi noro between 10 a.m. and 3. Kunoro praise and worship to condition the mind, soul, and body of the recipient to take in what you're about to feed them. So today, Tendai Biti steps in. My God, My God, the brilliance of Tendai Biti, the academic, was displayed in front of the world. These are the stages that these guys thrive at. You don't give Tendai Biti an open microphone in front of an academic bench, in front of a world audience, and think Tendai Biti will lose. He won't lose. So Tendai Biti gets up there. My God, this guy narrates the history of where the pains of this country came from. Now, I'm not surprised by Tendai Biti's brilliance. I'm not surprised. He's always been brilliant. He's an academic. I am surprised by his ability to now learn the lying and truth game. Politics is a lot of lies mixed with truth, okay? It's a lot of in the past, good tissue politicians used to believe they should just tell the truth all the time. Maverick politicians knew how to mix and tangle with it all. So what happened today, tonight Biti comes in there, he narrates the history of violence and he blames it all to ZANU-PF. He says, all the violence we've ever seen in this country, it was ZANU-PF. What Tendai Biti didn't do, cleverly, I applaud him for it, because now you're playing the game, Tendai. Now you're playing the game. What Tendai Biti did not do is Tendai Biti did not mention that MDC has had internal violence that has ripped the party apart. Tendai Biti did not mention that the violence inside of MDC has caused Thokozani Kupe to be locked in a house scared for her life. Tendai Biti did not mention that the former youth leader of MDC, Promise Mkwananzi, and Elton Mangoma were beaten up at Harvest House by MDC in 2012. He didn't mention that because now you are playing the game. So he just tells you that, oh no, ZANU-PF is violent, ZANU-PF inoshandisa mapurisa, ZANU-PF inoshandisa masoja. Well done. I can't knock you for it. That's how the game is played. So Tendai Biti pushes the game. Takes a break. ZBC is sending this nationwide. ZBC realizes, oh my God, what a mistake. We have just given these guys all the airtime they need. Now the whole country can listen to Tendai Biti. And if a fair chaipo ZANU-PF atinatorina kumsoro kuya kumsoro atinatorina vanhu vanotaura chirungu satendai. Saka tikaisa vedu paipai kuti bonotaura natendai nengaruma da restore regis. Waibara regere ninge nyama election nyama elementi nyama listening nyama ara cherichira abayo abara mubulaba. So Tendai Biti did a brilliant job. I was bored by Tendai Biti's speech. I was bored. I'm one of the people who was bored, but I acknowledge it was brilliant. Now, at this point, the game wasn't won. Tendai Biti just got it there. And a player apinam game, otendere za unyunya, but ana go away some zara. Mzala Tendai Biti apinda kanyunya. Tendai Biti anenge wakoma nono bina mbawa bebe. Otora nema bebe acho ese ozo ma bebe. Ui ndiri dealer, ndino indire mari, ndire moja kapaka panze, ndine jegwa, ndiye Tendai Biti. Now, oh my God, there are moments where I have been so disappointed by Nelson Chamisa's inability to step up to the stage. And I've said, come on, man. You are the guy who is supposed to step up and show brilliance that Madara Yana Donewe. He failed to do that when we saw him at the interview on BBC when he was in the UK. But then he came back and did a brilliant job when they launched their manifesto. That was the last time I saw the brilliance of Nelson Chamisa, when they launched their manifesto. Not today. Not today. Today, Nelson Chamisa got on that stage side by side with Tabani Mpofu, and it was a double whammy of brilliance. When I say brilliant, I mean, there is no politician in Zimbabwe. Listen to me. There is no politician in Zimbabwe who can articulate, package, and own the narrative the way Nelson Chamisa did it today. Nobody. After Nelson Chamisa, maybe it's me. Just me. Otherwise, nobody. Nelson Chamisa. Nelson Chamisa in dreams are no PF. Kana mafoni kana emari nansi rudaira. Nansi rudaira kana mafoni emari najudi. Ndakamtarisa so Nelson Chamisa ndakadiba akoma na imika. But remember, the game was 2-2. And Nelson Chamisa takes the ball. The first stroke of genius is, number one, you showed up when you were ready to show up. Number two, you showed up after we had been prepped by Tendai Biti. Number three is you gave the commissioners the reverence they require in order for them to take you with softer hands. So the commissioners were not trying to scratch into Nelson Chamisa. Remember what I told you at the beginning. The commissioners were ours. We owned the commissioners. Now all of a sudden, Nelson Chamisa gets there. That's what happened. That's it. That's what happened. For the first time, I'm not a big fan of Jonathan Moyo, okay? I'm not a great fan. But for the first time, I sat there and I said, where is Jonathan Moyo? Because right now, we need a spin doctor. Because what Chamisa did is, first, he won the hearts of the commissioners. When he won the hearts of the commissioners, he then literally fed the commissioners from his hands. That's what he did. What Chamisa did today is, I saw the commissioners go from writing notes to looking at him in wonder. The commissioners were looking at Chamisa kukangana kuti vari kudya mari yeZANU-PF. Kukanganwa makomishina kukanganwa kuti takabhadhara rate dzavo takawakwidza matiketi tikavaimportera simbi mabhebhi zvese doro kwamane majago makomishina akanganwa makomishina akanyo makomishina bvunzai mibvunzo yakaoma pane mibvunzo yabuda ainge angori oh Chamisa, oh how brilliant you are. I want to first of all acknowledge Chamisa, how brilliant you are. I want to first of all acknowledge ndafutuka atanga murungu mveti mveti ndiatanga kukeka bhora muzako muvheti abata bhora redu bhora mveti abata bhora muvheti itaka iyeya yakapurwa keshi iyeya mveti yakabhadharirwa muvheti uyo bhora musango so Chamisa, I just want to say I'm so humbled and honored to have listened to your testament. What muvheti, what did you just do? Muvheta atengesa nyika muvheti. After muvheti ndikati okay, it's okay, chinodhonzeka chinodhonzeka. Muvheti abuda kwakupinda ava blaz vanenge Robert Mugabe. Mwa blaz vanotora kunge Robert Mugabe so vakaona blaz vanondoro ndipongodai commission yacho yakati wakana ya Robert Mugabe. Blaz vakupinda blaz opening statement ya blaz ini ndikuti blaz makachembera muri mudhara munofanira kumira nemadhara enyu nekuti mai manje mese muri pamafuneral polisi akafanana saka mirai mese handiti nekuti mese muda kuviga kumaheroes akafanana plus vakupinda vakutaura kuti I met Morgan Tsvangirai, and Morgan Tsvangirai was brilliant and mature, and I trust you have taken the same brilliance and maturity in Mugabe watengesa nyika kuvacha ina bobo chena chino ini hey okay wait it's okay tishine and uzati kune wedu wakanaka nazotemba kakuti ndewedu muri kumuziya wedu chai pamakomishina ese wandoziya kuti uyu ndiye wedu ndiye kanjizona chazoti ndiyakanakatemba apedza taona kuna love momaduku nemusoro wake zimusoro banga arichacheka zimusoro banga raLove Momaduku arichacheka. Love makutaura kuti yes, takabva kure tese, we came from a long way together and my value is a democracy. What? What are you saying, Love Maduku? Love Maduku, urukurara pambedha urikubhadharwa neZANU-PF izvezvi kotera. Urikudaidzira kuti you what? Love more waenda. Love more waenda kuyenda, love more waenda, ndika love more pano waenda magrazi aya love namboti hapana kuno matora machikorere love more waenda. Abaya. So now I'm like, okay, at least china chairman, china Professor Manyeruke. Fanga vari Professor Manyeruke zvangu inini ka Professor Manyeruke ndowatemba. Inini zvangu, inini Lumumba ndinowatemba kuti kana zvaipa Professor Manyeruke vanofana kupinda voita ndi super. She is one of, you clearly heard Chamisa saying ndakadzidziswa na Professor Manyeruke. She is the most senior mind in this country when it comes to political science. She's the highest trained professor in political science in this country. So everybody gives regard to her. So I'm like, Professor Manyeruke Chimama. And did it. And mdara we ANC ndikuti mdara ndiwe chairman. Indakambira chairman wofuti. Ndakambira chairman wowe something like a commission. Ndoziya mabatiro aningakaita beg kana kuti chairman wakabata beg rese. The chairman wakabata beg rese. Chairman wakabata beg rese. Saka chinobuda. So Chamisa is there being brilliant. Applaud to Chamisa. If you wanted an example of what the future of politics in this country looks like or what brilliance looks like, Chamisa today was brilliant. Anybody who tries to take away Chamisa's brilliance, you're not being balanced. You're simply being a propagandist, a propaganda machinery. Iwe wena Ruben Baru mkadzi murume amnakusiyana. Amnakusiyana mkono mpaka Ruben Baru. Amnakusiyana iwona nemkadzi asina mazino ZBC yo andara zvo shota stereke. Anonzaniko asingabvi kwese kuna president anzani. Judith Magwanya. Chinondi zonda chimkadzi yacho ndi shota kani. But it's not about Judith. So, Nelson is going. Now, understand the game Nelson played today. Nelson played he charmed them, then he had them feeding out of his hand. Now, if you listen to Nelson's story, like I said, MDC have finally mastered the art of lying politically. The art of lying politically is you tell the truth, but you mix it with a lie, and then in the end, people are not sure if you are, like the truth was so good that the lie can just be, when we say we won the election with 50.8, so when Chamisa says MDC owns Harare, he's absolutely right. Now, he then says MDC owns Harare 98%. Right, but I don't blame you. That's the game, baby boy. That's the game. You are now mavericking at the game. Angoka kanda 98% because arkuzama commission paper. Saka ndazona face ya chairman we commission. Face ya chairman wa commission yange ya lula. Unaweza lula wakamboreka wanwisa msikana ma drinks paper. Akutamba lula. Chairman we commission arowa lula. Na Chamisa. Tawana chairman wangozhinya. Iniko kuzhinya uku. Chairman muri hapa. Anyway, so the chairman gave his comments, my Manyeruke gave his comments. I'm going to explain the brilliance of what happened next in 1 second. We're going to take an ad break. You ready, BK?
With a quick work lunch, date night, or a group meal with the crew, delicious food from your favorite restaurants is now available right at your fingertips.
Right,
Introducing the new Dial Delivery mobile app. Your food will be delivered from our kitchen to your table in just a few easy steps. Step 1. Set your location. Dial Delivery uses delivery zones. The delivery charge is $3 and just $5. Step 2. Select your food. Click on each restaurant's tab to see the full menu and add your favorite food items to the cart. Step 3. Checkout. Click the View Cart button to see the items in your cart. You can choose the option to either pay online or pay on delivery. Once everything is all set, click Place Order and your food will be right on its way. Download the Dial Delivery app from the iPhone App Store or Google Play Store for free now. Dial Delivery. You ring, we bring.
Hey, If you're in the diaspora, you can now send your family a fresh box, 2 big chickens, and 10 kgs of potatoes for just $30. Go to diaspora.freshinnerbox.co.zw.
Many supermarkets are charging a lot, so buy all your fresh veg for fresh in a box.
So, welcome back. Now, no matter what defense mechanism we had in the room today, no matter what defense mechanism we had in there, whether it was the commissioners, whether it was the audience, whether it was the CIO, whether it was the police, whether it was ZANU-PF, no matter the defense mechanism we put on today to contest and block Nelson Chamisa, yapinda mdara. Nelson Chamisa aimisaga, agaireva, ravad, jaza, tajazwa na Chamisa. Aipinza Nelson Chamisa yakasimba yakawoma nasi Chamisa kana kumba kwake nova mukadzi wake nipe nasamba anoda kana kwa mainini because anogona kwadza mukadzi because marovero aita basa Chamisa nasi. If I am Emerson Mnangagwa, the president, I am watching this boy almost like I am watching a reflective mirror, like shoo, in the blink of a finger, time has just lapsed and the future has just replaced the past. In that moment, what essentially happened is Chamisa wiped out the whole defense line. The first line of defense for the president, the first line of defense for ZANU-PF was the commissioners. Ndikukutaurira ihele. Fanga ari murungu uya ndiye ari kunonyora manje uya kuti akomana Chamisa mukaka. Murungu uya. Achipedza Bible blast vantora chirungu wave, because remember academics like academics. So they call them kindred spirits. So academics like academics, revolutionaries like revolutionaries. So in that moment, Chamisa was able to captivate and own the moment. 90% of what Chamisa said is irrelevant. Do you hear me? 90% of what Chamisa said was irrelevant. But it was beautiful politics. He painted the narrative that now, no matter what the commissioners write, no matter the report of the commissioners, whatever the commissioners say, right now they cannot say Chamisa was at fault. The public will eat them alive. They will be skinned alive. They can't say it. We did well when, Pakatumiro na Jim Gunagana Shaditika Kandoana Maynard Manyowa came and painted a beautiful story. Maynard Manyowa had taken back the narrative because Maynard Manyowa had made it very clear that Ian Mabebeka Wanda anda zvinhu abnormal, it is abnormal ndozvatinonzwisisa. Anga anomalize the abnormal Maynard sweetly and beautifully. So Chamisa scored the goal. Moral of the story I'm trying to explain is that Chamisa today scored the goal. It was 2-2. Chamisa has just made it 3-2 and it's gone to halftime. We are at halftime. Tonight, there will be big strategy meetings happening in ZANU-PF at State with the Commission. Huge strategy meetings on how do you come back? How do you come back from the brilliance of Nelson Chamisa? Because the game is not over. I am glad Nelson Chamisa is playing it now, but the game is not over. I wish we could hire Jonathan Moyo just for one day. I wish. I know G40, Jikadai. Chamisa hired Tendai Biti, Angaka to Maka Chamisa, Tendai Biti, Farire, Chamisa. Tendai Biti, Diagatuma Van would vende past street is Ripa Chena. But we as ZANU-PF are going to have, because if we go to General Chiwenga and say, General Chiwenga, what's the strategy? Imagine that conversation, right? President Emerson Mnangagwa says, my vice president, he calls these 2 vice presidents. We all know the vice president really is General Chiwenga. He goes, General Chiwenga, Twitter say, General Chiwenga's first instinct, and I'm not saying I think General Chiwenga is strong at other areas than other areas. I'm not sure that ndazofarisa mirai ndide kufarisa kushoma ndanoda kuti and I'm not sure kufunga ndokwawo but ikoko andizviri inaccurate first of all and zvinorovesa kechitu zvaanoda kutaura kuti general chiwenga andifunge kuti zvinhu zvine tact yepolitics ndokwavo. I think vane tact yemauto mauto akasomiswa pasoja baba Grace haana kumbirabuda mba. Grace aizo kugara Singapore. So I'm not sure we have the strategy team sufficient to rebuttal. If we had Jonathan Moitengo kando Jonathan Moitengo onozvirivhesa zvese ozvidira sauti kana ozvidira mavhu. So ZANU-PF tonight is going to sleep and we are 3-2 down. Right now, the opposition owns the public opinion, okay? Public opinion belongs to Nelson Chamisa. The bench, which was the commissioners, belonged to us, but nasi tokona tasara nemdai hadi wani jere Professor Manyeru ke paipai vamwe veseka na mwari wangu tererezwa ndokudzai vana veZimbabwe mamwe makomishina aya nhasi vatengesa vadya shuga nhasi paya but zvakanakira kuti shuga inowedzerwa kana mwana kuti shuga yaita shoma unowedzera shuga saka ndoona hunge strategy yatinogona kushandisa madhara angu pamidzai shuga daita pamidza shuga pamidzai shuga ngavaite diabetes the sugar inini ndakamboita position ndiri chairman andiri ndara sei sugar sugar inotapira ende inonaka. So yeah, well done to Nelson Chamisa, to the MDC supporters. The one thing I really like and appreciate, I think, about MDC supporters, and I'm not an MDC supporter, I've never been, but the one thing I must appreciate is these guys are willing to stand for their madness, okay? MDC supporters were on guard with their leader. Anything that was being said by Nelson Chamisa, vanga vachiombera maoko. Nasi lisa vanga vachiombera maoko ziripo. Because sure, nasanga achiseva. Mwana wa maya aseva, nasi mwana wa kumashingo anonzi. Mwana wa gutuka, ayo waseva neli. So well done to MDC supporters. You guys have a good night tonight. Nazima ZANU-PF supporters, let's not be so stubborn. See, the problem with ZANU-PF and my peers in ZANU-PF, we are so ignorant to reality. We act as if, it's amazing because the loudest ZANU-PF supporters online are also the poorest. So I don't understand the virility we push through when we are so, I mean, Nick Mangwana, before I take a permanent secretary, papa sina lomo mota ya hapo ane mota za permanent secretary but nik ndomfara nik mukaranga seni tova kumashingo kumshakwana nik mushako pa next door saka nik ndombelieve ndoda aite mari rough but point andikuedza kutaura ndekuti vanhu vanonzo mira neZANU-PF vacho stereka kazhinji kuluma kwacho pani pastomborina futi saka ndikuti akomana ngatisangomhanyira kuda kudefenda musangano wedu touda tese musangano wasokumba kwako wasokumba kwangu touda tese. But my God, we took a beating. Nelson Chamisa did well. The reason why those numbers were 1,000 views, Chakuti watching him, is not because he was saying nonsense. It's because everybody was gripped onto the people's president. Right now, President Emmerson Mnangagwa is the constitutional president. He's got the full support of state. He's got my support. President Emmerson Mnangagwa, you have my support. Indomira name president. Indomira name president cross my heart. Indomira name because she obvious. Indomira name. But kunza kunakumira mushe. My hope is we get our house in order. We fix up. Tomorrow is another day. ZANU-PF has an opportunity to level up the score. Like I said, it's only half time. Nelson Chamisa is now up 3-2. We are in trouble. The boy is charming. Nelson Chamisa is now a grand master in the order of merit as far as political charm is concerned. Nobody in ZANU-PF is that charming. President Vaundova Farira, but angavati muna anonza ari charming. And charming, I see real way the road describe what EDP. Ari siriyo. Panongona kushani swap maybe very stable. The president, to me, is a steady hand in the country. But charming, Anyway, so that's pretty much what happened today. I know you guys have your thoughts. I just wanted to share my thoughts. We'll do this every night until whenever it's not relevant. But yeah, this is where we are. Man of the match today, for me, as painful as it is for me to say, it's not only Wadza. But man of the match, gosh, it's that angry person. I don't want this one. I know the diabetes. Tell me the man of the match. Imagine she doomed the man of the match. Marseva Mdara tonight. Well done. Tonight be the man of the match today. You did a great job. You represented your team well. Now you guys are starting to gel as a team. Keep it up. MDC, keep moving. We will ultimately take you out. That is for sure. I mean, General Magawanzwa. I have a weekend Magawanzwa General. But Nasi, Maseva. Well done, guys. Imbomira chete game rokudo na parliament. Mangwana une parliament adidi. Imbomira is people. MDC, you have an opportunity to go and be more brilliant in parliament. Stop that. Go and show people brilliance and people will appreciate you. Stop the theatrics. Leave the theatrics because my opposition and did it. Vasi evil my theatrics. Come up with alternative programs, alternative policies, alternative plans, an alternative agenda, and alternative cabinet. Show us that you are better than what you say we are. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. I hope to see you again tomorrow. My God, I am so upset because Nelson Chamisa did brilliant, but I'm also so happy to see a young person rise up like that. Yeah, but until next time, head bowed.
This is your FastJet how-to guide. To book a flight on FastJet, simply go to fastjet.com on your phone, tablet, or computer and choose your departure date, departure airport, and destination. Click to continue and complete all your details. To pay, use your credit card or select Pay Later at any FastJet shop or at the FastJet airport office. Your booking confirmation will be emailed to you, so make sure that you provide the correct contact details. Thank you.
Hey, if you're in the diaspora, you can now send your family a fresh box, 2 big chickens, and 10 kgs of potatoes for just $30 US. Go to diaspora.freshinabox.co.zw.
Supermarkets are charging a lot, so buy all your fresh veg for freshen up.